All right, guys. I wanted to show you how to do one of these problems like you see on your POGO, the POGO about solubility and writing net ionic equations. So for this problem, I'm going to start by writing the formula of my reactants, and you can assume that they are aqueous to start with. You can also use your solubility handout that you can see over here to determine whether or not they're soluble or not. But we're going to give you aqueous reactants, otherwise they wouldn't react. Then it's a double replacement reaction, so you want to come over here and predict your products. Sodium nitrate, you can see that nitrates are always soluble. So this one would be AQ. And then our other compound is magnesium chromate. And when we look at chromates, they're insoluble except for if they're in with a group 1 element or ammonium, and this isn't. So this would be our precipitate. So this would be, once we balance it, this is our complete balanced molecular equation right here. And I think we're balanced. So now I want to write the complete ionic equation. So I'm going to take and break apart everything that's aqueous. So you can see that that sodium chromate is going to break into 2 sodium ions and 1 chromate. And then the magnesium nitrate will break into a magnesium ion plus 2 nitrate ions. And then when I get to the product side, I'm going to get 2 sodium ions plus 2 nitrate ions. And then I'm going to keep my precipitate together. I'm not going to break that into ions because that is a solid. So this would be my complete ionic. And then I can see that I have spectator ions, which are the nitrates and the sodium ions. So what I'm left with is going to be my net ionic equation. So I can just transfer down here. So I have a chromate. I'm going to put in my symbols. I should have up here too. And I have a magnesium ion in solution, and then they combine and form magnesium chromate, which is a precipitate. So that's how you would show this process of writing the molecular, the complete ionic, and the net ionic. There's times where you will be asked to draw a picture of what's going on, and when you do this, you would want to kind of have like a beaker for each of the reactants, and then you'll have a beaker for what you get once everything has been reacted. So in the first beaker, I'm going to put some water, and then I'm going to put the sodium chromate in here. So I would have 2 sodium ions and 1 chromate ion loose in that water. This beaker would be the magnesium ion, and then I would have 2 nitrates. So I'd want to draw 2 of them. And then over here, I'm going to have a solid on the bottom, which is going to be my precipitate, which was the magnesium chromate. And then in the solution, I'm going to have 2 sodiums I'm running out of room, so I'm going to come out of the beaker, and 2 nitrates. And that is it. I hope that helps you as you are doing these types of problems.